Welcome to Lucerne, one of Switzerland's most beautiful cities. While millions of visitors come here to see the famous Chapel Bridge, Lion Monument and the charming Old Town, there's so much more waiting to be discovered beyond the city. Just a short journey away lies an incredible world of mountain adventures, historic railways and breathtaking alpine panoramas. Today, I'm exploring two of Lucerne's most beautiful mountain destinations to show you why this region is the perfect base for discovering the Swiss Alps. Here's one of my biggest money-saving tips if you're planning to spend a few days in Lucerne. Consider getting the Lucerne Travel Pass. It gives you unlimited travel on trains, buses, boats, and many mountain transport services across central Switzerland, giving you fast free travel to save you both time and money so you can enjoy the most out of your trip. The Lucerne region is home to 6 incredible mountain experiences known as the Big Six Peaks: Pilatus, Rigi, Stanserhorn, Titlis, Stuss, and Brienz-Rothorn. Each summit offers a completely different way to experience the Swiss Alps. Today, we are starting our mountain hopping journey with Stanserhorn. Starting from June, the Stanserhorn offers evening rides every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, giving you the perfect opportunity to enjoy a beautiful sunset above the clouds. The journey begins with a 30 minutes train ride from Lucerne to Stans. From here, we are boarding the historic Stanserhorn funicular that takes us to Kalti in 10 minutes. This nostalgic railway has been taking visitors up the mountain since 1893, making it one of Switzerland's oldest funicular railways. As the funicular slowly climbs up the mountain, you'll pass through peaceful green meadows, traditional Swiss farmhouses, and rolling hills dotted with forests. From Kalti, the journey continues with the highlight of the experience, the Stanserhorn Cabrio Cable Car, world's first aerial cable car with an open-air upper deck, offering a completely unique way to experience the Swiss mountains. During this 6 minutes ride to the summit, you'll get to enjoy a 360 panorama of Lake Lucerne region and beyond, all while enjoying the fresh mountain air from the open-air deck. Welcome to Stanserhorn. Standing at 1,900 meters above sea level, it offers one of the most spectacular viewpoints in central Switzerland. Beyond its famous Cabrio cable car, Stanserhorn is also a paradise for hikers. For beginners or those who simply want to enjoy the beauty of the summit without a challenging climb, the Stanserhorn summit route is the perfect introduction. This easy 30-minute circular trail takes you around the summit, offering breathtaking viewpoints, alpine landscapes, and unforgettable views of the surrounding lakes and mountains. At the end, you'll come across one of Stanserhorn's most charming attractions, the resident marmots. These adorable alpine animals, affectionately known as the Stanserhorn Muigen, have been delighting visitors for over a century. Since 1912, they have lived in the protected enclosure between the mountain station and the summit, where they spend their summers building barrows and enjoying life high above Lake Lucerne. One important tip: don't whistle at the marmots. For them, whistling sounds like a warning signal and they may immediately disappear into their burrows. After exploring the summit, it's time for a well-deserved dinner with one of Stanserhorn's most famous dishes, Apfel Magronen, a traditional Swiss alpine macaroni dish served in the iconic Edelweiss pot. Fun fact, this dish is so popular that around 18,000 portions are enjoyed by visitors at the Stanserhorn every season. Definitely a must-try. Now, it is time to slow down and wait for the main event, the sunset. During summer in Switzerland, the sun sets between 9 to 9:30 p.m. But the magic is already starting about an hour earlier when golden hour starts painting the landscape in warm and golden tones. Watching the sun slowly disappear behind the Swiss Alps, I realized that I had never really experienced a sunset like this before. I didn't even know it was possible to watch the world end its day from above the mountains like that. It was truly an amazing experience at Stanserhorn. As we boarded the Cabrio cable car, we are treated to one last magical moment watching the last golden rays of sunlight illuminate the mountains and valleys below as we slowly descended from the summit. The last descent is at 11 p.m, so you can truly take your time and enjoy the evening atmosphere on the mountain. Standing on the open-air deck, surrounded by the Swiss Alps and the fading colors of the sky, it was an experience I'll remember for a long time. The next day, we are heading to another one of Lucerne's iconic mountain experiences via the Royal Round Trip, starting with a scenic 1-hour lake cruise aboard the historic paddle steamer DS Uri from Lucerne to Witznau. Built in 1901, it is the oldest paddle steamer in Switzerland and a true icon of Lake Lucerne's heritage. As we sail through Lake Lucerne, we pass charming lakeside villages, large green hills, and dramatic mountain landscapes reflected on the crystal clear waters. Every turn reveals another postcard-worthy view, making the journey itself just as memorable as the destination. Upon arrival at Witznau, we are hopping onto one of Switzerland's most iconic mountain railways. Welcome aboard Europe's first cogwheel railway, the legendary Rigi Railway that has been carrying travellers up to the Queen of the Mountains since 1871. It is a 30 minutes climb from Witznau to Rigi Kulm, reaching an altitude of 1,797 meters above sea level. Just a little tip from my experience, if you are taking the train up to Rigi Kulm, try to sit on the left side for the best views and sit on the right side during your descent. This is where you'll get those incredible window views of Lake Lucerne, the surrounding Alps, and the vast Swiss Central Plateau unfolding below you. At Rigi Kulm, you'll be rewarded with a stunning 360 panoramic view of the snow-capped peaks of the Swiss Alps, the lowlands with 13 lakes, views extending all the way to Germany and France, and a bird's-eye view of the cities of Lucerne and Zug visible below. Standing here feels like having Switzerland laid out right in front of you, and it's easy to understand why Rigi earned its nickname, the Queen of the Mountains. Take a moment to visit the Look 7 exhibition located just a few steps from the Rigi Kulm station. This historic steam locomotive, built in 1873, represents the pioneering era of Europe's first mountain railway, and the exhibition brings its fascinating story back to life through historical videos, original recordings, and a close-up look at this engineering marvel. After learning about the history, it's time to continue our Rigi adventure with lunch at the Look 7 restaurant. From Rigi Kulm is about a 30 minutes walk down to Rigi Stanserhorn, where the restaurant is located. Look 7 restaurant serves regional Swiss cuisine. Their specialty is the Swiss cordon bleu alongside other seasonal and regional dishes. You'll get to enjoy dining with a view, while every so often the iconic red and blue Rigi cogwheel trains gently roll past, reminding you of the mountain's rich railway heritage. Now that we are well fed, it's time to stretch our legs with one of Rigi's most scenic and beginner-friendly walks. The lake view hike from Rigi Stanserhorn to Rigi Kulmbach. The path gently winds along the mountainside, treating you to magnificent views of Lake Lucerne, Lake Zug, and the Swiss plateau below. On a clear day, you can even spot the Black Forest in Germany and the Vosges Mountains in France on the horizon. One thing I really loved about this trail is that the views are constantly changing. Around every corner, another incredible panorama unfolds with plenty of benches along the way, inviting you to stop, catch your breath, and simply soak it all in. After our hike, we arrived at the charming mountain village of Rigi Stanserhorn for our next experience. If hiking isn't your thing, here's a wonderful alternative. A traditional horse-drawn carriage ride. Lasting about an hour, this ride takes you through Rigi's idyllic mountain landscapes, offering beautiful views of the surrounding meadows, forests, and alpine scenery, all without breaking a sweat. There's something incredibly peaceful about exploring the mountain at the gentle pace of the horses, the rhythmic sound of the hooves, fresh mountain air, and the scenery makes you feel like you have stepped back in time. For dinner, we chose Sunset Panorama Restaurant at Hotel Rigi Stanserhorn. The restaurant offers a menu focused on regional and seasonal cuisine, celebrating the flavors of the region using fresh local ingredients, from Rigi alpine cheeses to locally sourced meat, fish, and vegetables. Speaking of Rigi alpine cheeses, if you are looking to bring a taste of the mountain home with you, make a quick stop at the Rigi First Alpine Cheese Dairy, an unmanned self-service shop offering locally made alpine cheese and regional products. Perfect as a souvenir or a delicious snack to enjoy during your hike. After a full day of exploring Rigi, it's time to pamper ourselves by relaxing at the Mineral Bath and Spa. Rigi Stanserhorn has been a place of healing and relaxation for over 600 years, with visitors coming here since the 16th century to experience the natural spring waters. The spa uses mineral-rich spring water from the legendary Three Sisters Springs, allowing you to unwind in the warm indoor and outdoor pools while surrounded by panoramic views of the Swiss Alps and Lake Lucerne. Beyond the pools, you can also experience different wellness areas, herbal steam baths, and relaxation zones designed to help you completely slow down and recharge. This was exactly what I needed, the perfect ending to an adventure-filled day on Rigi. And that brings us to the end of this Lucerne mountain adventures. If you're planning a trip to Lucerne, I hope this inspires you to add Stanserhorn and Rigi to your Swiss itinerary.